Hi everyone. So I'm going to do a Saturday summary, and I know I promise these all the time, but I'm generally out and about and at services, and as you know, if you work with me, I'm working on governance and policies and all those sorts of things with you guys, recruitment strategies. So I'm often really busy doing that sort of stuff, and I would love to do more of these. So let's look at the lighter side of things. These are going to be troubling times, and this will affect us, but this will also pass. There is no doubt about that. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use this downtime that I have while services are uncertain about what they're doing, and families are leaving care and those sorts of things. So what I'm just trying to think about what I can do. If you saw my post yesterday on Facebook, you know that I'm playing with my tarot cards and I'm offering readings if you want them, and it's just a way to get to know each other and keep spirits up and all those sorts of things. So one of the things that I was thinking about, we know that there is, and the sector's very aware that there is a skill shortage in education and care services, but let's talk about family daycare. We know that a few years ago, 5-7 years ago, whatever it was, a lot of RTOs were just giving out qualifications a little bit too fast, and either the student didn't meet the entry requirements, or they didn't have the language skills or the previous education, all those sorts of things. So we know that there is a skill shortage. So one of the things I've been thinking about what I can do for you guys is put up some YouTube videos that will help you do your own gap analysis. So what I was going to do, so I'm a teacher, as if you follow me, you know that I teach, and I teach at Chisholm, and I've taught at many places, is I can put up some of the core competencies, which is what the core skills you should have as each of the units go, which will allow you to do your own gap analysis. Now, if you do a gap analysis, let's just say, I don't know, let's just say one of the units that I do is WHS, okay? So this is a really big one in family daycare in particular. So there are some core skills that you should have learnt in your course about WHS. And one of those skills is conducting a risk assessment. So if you're not really sure how to do a risk assessment, then you missed out on some of that training. You should have those skills. By holding a Certificate 3, it's implied that you learnt that. So if you didn't, and if your RTO didn't give you the right skills or the right training or the right resources or those sorts of things, which we know, and I've met many of you, so we know that. So this is a really good opportunity. If I do one, or I don't know how many units I'll get around to doing, but I'll do a unit. I'll cover off a couple of what the core competencies are, what are the skills you should have. If you don't have those skills, then, so you should be able to answer, what is the difference between a risk and a hazard. You should be able to answer that. You should be able to use the matrix to recognise what risks are yours. You should be able to know what a material safety data sheet, which I think they've changed their name, but you should be able to know what they're for, how to use them, how to identify risks, how to manage risks, how to document risks, what is a near miss. So what is a near miss? That's really important that we know and record near misses and report those onto your approved provider and those sorts of things. So this is a really good opportunity to do a quick little gap analysis. If I do a unit, I'll do a quick little video on a unit. I'll give you the core competencies of what you should have, and then that would be, you could use this for your quiz. So let's just say you can't answer that question, what is the difference between a risk and a hazard? Then what you can do is you could put that in your quip. And that's not hard. That doesn't mean you have to go back and do your Certificate 3 or your diploma or any of those sorts of things. But this is an opportunity for you to do a little bit of self-study. And we all know with the wonderful world of Google, you can almost find out anything you want. So if I put those core competencies in the videos for you, then you would be able to recognise what you need and then go on and do a little bit more work. So when we do ramp up, and we will, and I've got a really good... I've got a strong indication that a lot of families will be looking for family daycare post-COVID-19, and only because we can control, not only do we offer a home environment, not only do we offer small groups, not only do we offer multi-age grouping, like so we've got everything that ticks for families now. We've also got we can manage stricter controls if we want. So that means that, with smaller groups of people, we can contain viruses, we can contain germs, we can monitor germs, so we can do a lot more of that. And like now, those of you that are still working, children are still in their community. They're just isolated from everybody else. And I put up an isolation video the other day around how you can socially isolate children from each other, how you can re-alter your environment based on that. So we've got all the boxes for families to tick. So this is a really good time to look at your professional development and what you need to do. Now, part of professional development is recognising your own gaps, and if you need any support at all, I've got the consultation link here, and that's just, you can ask me any question you want. I can answer almost anything for you to do with education and care, obviously, or your tarots. But if I don't have the answer for you, I definitely know where to find the answer for you. So anyway, just an idea. So I'm floating this to see where you are. If there's anything in particular you want covered, or anything that you think you're worried about, it could be your program, it could be your infection control, it could be your business plan. You guys work from home as educators, so it could be your business plan. It could be your own quality improvement plan. It could be your policies. It could be having a handbook for families. It could be your taxes even. I can put you onto I'm not a tax agent, so I'm not saying that, but I can help you understand what that looks like and have that sound business structure in your home. So yeah, so this is what I'm thinking about. Jump online if you want anything, follow the link. It's really easy. You'll find me on the other side of the calendar. Good luck. I'm going to start putting some of this together. So good luck. We'll talk soon. See ya. Bye.